for a bond violation hearing. I've reviewed the allegations with Mr. Tolliver. He understands those. Understands he does have a right to have a hearing. Probation Department would have to prove those allegations by preponderance of the evidence. He is prepared to waive that hearing or plead guilty. We'd like to address the recommendation.
All right, Mr. Tolliver, can you tell me your first and last name?
Timothy Tolliver.
So first things, did you go over this violation document that lists all of the allegations against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had a chance to speak with Mr. Fanto about it?
Agreed.
All right, and then you went over this bond violation arraignment and advice of rights form?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand all your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign the back?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand if you have a hearing and you waive the hearing, there will be no finding if you admit guilt, right? We're not going to have a hearing to determine guilt. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then are you waiving that right?
Yes.
All right, sir, to the allegation you failed to appear for drug testing on November 29th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the allegation you failed to attend individual therapy at the Guidance Center during the month of November on November 12th and November 26th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the allegation you failed to comply with peer recovery services through GrowthWorks as directed, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And to the allegation you falsified your meeting logs on October 24th, November 7th, and November 14th, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. Alex, has anyone forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything to get you to plea?
No.
All right, I'll accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. Mr. Fanto?
Your Honor, I've gone over the recommendation of Mr. Hoskins. He has, he indicates that.
Mr. Tolliver.
I'm sorry. I apologize. And Mr. Tolliver understands what the recommendation is. He does indicate, in spite of everything, that he feels that the program is beneficial to him. He does understand that his priorities towards participation need to change. And I would ask the court to consider something more along the lines of 30 days in custody with returning to the program. I'd also ask that regardless of the length, he could have 1 day to report so he could clean up some things given the potential length of the sentence.
All right, anything, Ms. Grasso?
We have had, conversations multiple times about making sure that he's attending his testing. He's used the airplane journal. We've done all of that. We've also had multiple conversations about him making sure that he's attending his meetings, including peer recovery, and he reported that he was. It seems that when he did attend, it was for 10, 15 minutes, and then he would log out.
Of what?
Of the peer recovery.
Okay. Well, we had and now we have meetings that were falsified. Are those the ones with peer recovery?
Yes.
Where he would just log in and log out?
Or not at all.
I mean, Mr. Tolliver, I knew we had some challenges with you coming in, but I can't, everybody in this program, it's so onerous. It's hard. And everybody has to follow the orders of the court. You have a second drunk driving in a few years with the accident and a high BAC, right? And then we have, since you've been in, you've gotten several violations, and it's non-compliance, right? It's not necessarily use, but it's that we can't get you to make progress because you don't show up for things. And I can't have someone in the program that doesn't show up. And we had a staff meeting. You've come up multiple times at staffing since you've been in orientation in the program about how do we make this work for you, given, everyone's circumstances are different in a treatment court program. And we just can't I mean, we can't figure anything out because, you know, it's not about what you need, it's about will you show up. And I've got falsified logs. I mean, it's court supervised treatment. You've not done treatment in a month. You've not done anything at peer recovery services. You're not show up for testing, and you're not, you know, going to your meetings the way you're supposed to. And I mean, Mr. Tolliver, if I can't get you, showing up is easy. That's the easy part. And if I can't get you to do that, I don't see this program working for you.
It's kind of similar thing. Can I somehow just get an extra chance? I promise I won't mess it up. Like I said, this Friday court has been doing me wonders. I mean, I was really bad before I got into this. I was really bad in the drugs and alcohol. And that's, to tell you what, I haven't touched this shit. I'm so sorry. I haven't touched anything since I went to rehab. I've been trying my best. I haven't been to try to be on time and not miss things. I've been really trying. I promise you that.
I know, but you have to try, like try, I understand that, but I can't, how do I have a successful program or a program with integrity if I just let, like, okay, we'll keep you. I mean, you're not doing any of the things. What were the last violations? You didn't appear for drug testing. You didn't show up for alumni. That isn't like, when did he get on bond conditions?
I believe he's on my condition 3 months.
September, does that sound right? September 3rd?
Yeah, I do believe so.
Yep, we set treatment court bond conditions on September 3rd.
I mean,
Failed to attend 3 pro-social meetings, failed to appear for testing, failed to attend IOP. Did he finish IOP?
Not yet.
I got 3 days left, and the main reasons why I went to IOP was because I had either a violation or probation day with her. I think there was one day I couldn't make it because my ride didn't make it in time. Or they didn't go themselves, so I couldn't get a ride there and make it in time.
But there are like compliance issues over and over and over. And at some point, you know, we're expending resources. And, you know, I remember your violation, one of the last ones, and you were like, oh, well, I didn't have a ride. And it's not like that is your problem. That is your responsibility. And you're not taking it seriously. You missed both of your therapy appointments in a month. Were those the only 2 we had?
Yes.
You didn't go to therapy for a whole month. You've only been in the program 3. Why?
I forgot. I know I'm supposed to prioritize and put them down on his calendar and stuff like that. I forgot. I mean, there's no other way to explain it.
Jeff and Kara, can I see in the back? You know, I just don't see you successfully completing this program. I just don't. Because the lack, I know, I hear you, but the lack of compliance so far is just, it's really not good.
I know it looks terrible.
It doesn't look terrible, it is terrible. You know, and that's the issue is I can't, when we take someone in the program, I'm only one person. I mean, we have a stop. I can't take new people in because I have too many people. And this is a space that someone who needs it and will do the work, will show up, is not available for. And I mean, I just don't see an alternative at this point. You're still on bond after 3 months because we can't get you to comply enough for us to admit you into the program. And it's, you know, it's alarming. So I'm not going to allow you in the program. So you will not be admitted into the treatment court program. I do wish you luck, Mr. Tolliver, and you have 120 days in jail.
I can have 1 day so I can get some affairs in order.
No, it's today. If you want help when you're out and you don't want it court supervised and you want to come in, one of the probation officers will get you on the phone with D-Win and get you enrolled in services. But I can't continue to do this.
Mark